Hello, podcast listeners. We know podcasts are a great way to catch up on a program that you may have missed on KSJE, and it's provided as a free service of this radio station. But you know, KSJE is now listener-supported, and so while you enjoy this podcast, we hope that you'll also take some time to join KSJE. Become a member today. It's quite easy to do. Just go to our website at ksje.com/support and pick the level of support that best matches your budget. Thanks again for listening. Here's your podcast. My guest in the studio this morning from Farmington Municipal Schools, welcoming back to KSJE, Superintendent Cody Diehl is here this morning. Good morning, Mr. Diehl. Good to have you here.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
You bet. Thanks for coming in. Also joining us from the Public Information Department there at Farmington Schools, of course, Roberto Taboada is here. Roberto, good morning.
Good morning, Scott.
Thanks for being here. And you also brought one of your folks with you this morning as well. Lauren Gonzales is here, media specialist. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you all for coming in on this New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve to everyone. It's great to have you all here in the middle of your holiday break. So thank you for putting on pants and coming to the radio station, all of you. I appreciate it very much. Good to have you here. A few things to celebrate and talk about with Farmington Schools as we get going here. And first of all would be your girls basketball team.
Yeah, I mean, winter sports, off and
Right.
running, so we're competitive at all of our schools, all of our programs. So at the start of December, tournament season for our teams, and
Right.
our FHS girls went down to the Bobby Rodriguez Capital City Tournament in Santa Fe and came away champions. So good work. Off to a great start where
Right.
they left off last year. So built
Excellent.
a solid program.
Perfect. Very good. Congratulations. I did not know that the girls basketball team in Santa Fe was called the Demonettes. That's
Yeah.
something I am learning from this graphic right now. So how about that?
Boys basketball also
Right.
finished up runner-up, I believe, there at the same tournament. So
Okay.
they also did an awesome job, and those coaches are just amazing.
Yeah. Very good. And again, if folks are watching the video version of this program, they're seeing the photo of the winning girls basketball team there on the screen right now, and some of the other stats from the tournament as well. So thank you for compiling all those for us too. That's great. Be able to share those. So perfect. Very good. Swim meet, swim and dive students.
Swim and dive, moving right along. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always fun to go to watch a swim meet. A little humid and hot, but,
Right.
loud,
Poolside,
but it's,
yes,
yeah,
right.
It's
So fun, though.
yeah, it is fun.
Yeah.
It's good. But
Yeah.
both of our teams, swimming and diving teams, opened up their season at the start of this month as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would really encourage people to go out and see these student athletes compete, because it's just so cool. I had never really been to a meet before
Right.
this job, and so it's been really cool to see them and
Nice.
all the camaraderie that goes with it. It's
Sure.
super cool.
Something about being by a pool when it's cold outside.
There you go.
Even,
Yeah.
Even the
Yeah.
humidity, it's still okay.
Right?
Still not bad.
It's good for
right?
you, you know?
Not a bad assignment, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
And if, Scott, if any
Yeah.
folks go to our website, farmingtonschools.us, they'll get to see who's qualified for state. They'll get to see other meets.
Gotcha. That's a good way to do that, right? And get them on their calendars too. So perfect. Let's see. Skills USA. That's a big thing here at San Juan College. I know it is at Farmington Schools as well. You've got students that compete each and every year and do quite well.
Yeah, and we hope and continue to grow the amount of students that we compete or have compete in these CTE programs
Right.
and competitions. So yeah, whether it's our diesel students, automotive and diesel students, our welding students. Last year, we had a state champion, and they went to nationals and did well. So, but yes, so at the start of this month, our students from San Juan College High and our Kate Center students represented our community well. And
Okay.
so, I know one of our visions, and we had our regional tech meeting at the start of November. We're getting ready to have our second one at the end of our first week back, January 9th, to bring our community partners back in. But I know one of Mr. McMinn's visions is to open up our own lube shop and
Right.
Farmington Schools, so you can get your oil changed.
There you
right?
go.
And so this would be great, right?
Yeah.
So these are some of the students that continue to thrive in that environment, and we want to provide every opportunity we possibly can for them to go down pathways that they're interested in and that they want a future in. So
Sure.
it's good stuff.
And the Skills USA, I know about it. Of course, we have students from San Juan College and San Juan College High School and Farmington Schools, of course, and other districts that compete, but these are regional and then state competitions and even national competitions
That's
too,
right.
correct?
That's right. So it just gives our kids another opportunity to not only compete locally, but to get out into the state and then see how they match up nationally.
Yeah.
So the really cool thing is about these programs is, you know, the opportunities to win tool sets and to further advance
Sure.
within, whether it be automotive, mechanics or welding. So it's really not only it's just competing, but it's the opportunity to even continue to grow and whether it's internships, job opportunities. So
Right.
it's good work.
Very true. Very true. Well, congratulations to your students with
Thank you.
with those honors. You had an election,
Yeah, we did.
kind of.
Yeah, well, it's been a minute, right?
Yeah,
It's been
right.
a while, but
Since
we wanted
November.
to, we certainly wanted to highlight this, and these guys can jump in. They were there at the events, but I want to thank Ms. Stradling, our board secretary, for her continued focus around this democracy and you know, opportunities for people to voice their concerns and their opinions through vote. And she did it at a couple different places at Ladera Elementary and I think it was Country Club, right? No, I don't think it was. I don't remember. I'm going to have to, Miss Stradling, if you're listening, I apologize.
Uh-oh.
But and she did it in a couple different schools, but really cool, right? So the first one, we get to vote on our cookie, right? Favorite cookie, Oreo or chocolate chip. So
Okay.
just a great example for our young students too. And it was around the time where we had, obviously in November, where we had some board elections,
Right.
Go Bond, and other elections throughout our state. So it was really neat for her to take the time to put that together for our students.
Nice. And talked a little bit about running her race, I guess, running for school
Yeah.
board and things like that too. So
Yep.
And what motivated her to get into, you know, being that kind of
to be a candidate, nice.
so very cool.
Very good. Which cookie won out? Now I really want to know. Was it chocolate chip or Oreos?
So it was Oreo.
Was it Oreos, really? Okay, all right. No
Should've
runoff.
put money on it.
No runoff needed. It was a clear winner.
It was a clear one.
Okay, all right, very good.
No recount.
I'm glad that question has been settled in the Farmington School District. So one of the burning questions of our time. So good to know. Very good. Another successful Native American Heritage Month, and you had lots of events with that, I know.
Yes, it was full of events for Native American Heritage Month, and it was amazing. This picture that we have, if you're watching the video, is from a sheep butchering that they had at FHS, and there were two young ladies that were just so ready to help with that sheep butchering and show their classmates how it was done. And
Right.
I mean, they weren't really in like, you know, their clothes to get messy, but they were
Right.
just like, we're gonna get messy regardless, and it was so cool. And then they also learned.
And that's a really big, pardon me for interrupting,
Yeah,
but that's a
no.
really big culturally significant
Yeah,
ceremony, basically, almost, right?
Yes,
For Native American
absolutely.
culture. So that's
Yeah, it
important
was
to be
a
able to share.
great traditional sheep butchering, and
Yeah.
it was so amazing. There were so many students that got to see that they would never get to see that kind of thing
Right.
before. So the agricultural students got to join the Dene Club students. So it was really amazing. So they had that. There were a couple of powwows, one at Hermosa and Apache for sure. That was amazing. Miss Dennison over at PV, she did a ribbon skirt workshop with her students to show them, you know, how to express themselves culturally, and it was just such a good month.
Nice. Very
Yeah.
good. And of course, you can't leave out the Rock Your Mocks event,
gotta
right?
have
That's
the Rock
another
Your
one
Mocks,
too,
yes.
right? So
I think we talked about that the month prior, right, before
Yes, sir.
this started.
Right.
So really proud of Farmington schools and their efforts and our Native American programs to you know, bring this forward and all the great activities at all our schools. And these guys do a fabulous job. This is only a very small piece of what happened in our district over
Right.
that month. And so I encourage you to get onto our website and look at the stories and the photos, and so many cool things happening outside of our classrooms.
Very true.
That certainly impact what happens inside of our classrooms.
Sure.
So good work.
all
Good
part
work.
of that learning environment, right, for your
Yep.
students and schools and everybody else and your teachers and staff. So that's great. A library research event on National History Day.
Yeah, that was held here at San Juan College.
Okay.
So our students got to join y'all here and join in some amazing workshops and demonstrations of how to kind of cultivate their projects for that National History Day coming up. So yeah, it was really cool. They had us come and just check it out, and they were really busy with essays and writing structures, and it was really cool.
Nice, very good. As an older person, I'm a little scared to ask what some of the history topics may have been, because they may not be history to me, but maybe to your students they are. I'm thinking like rotary dial phones. They're researching. Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely some stuff that I consider some classic history moments.
Okay.
But, you know,
Fair enough.
I'm sure they had some other stuff.
Right.
Like,
Well, and I think there's always a theme for the year, right? And I'm not sure what that is for this year, but it gives them an opportunity to.
Well, sure.
So it's really good.
Well, and learning about, I think, the work that libraries can do. I mean, we can all go online and do a search, but it gives you a billion results. And if you go to a library and ask a question, you may get maybe 5 or 6 results that really fit what you're looking for. And that's I think the dream of a library is to be able to find the information that you want quickly.
Yes.
And those folks that are in the libraries know their stuff.
Yeah, and they've done a really nice job of growing the participation in our National History Day throughout our secondary schools. So it used to be a middle school thing, but we've now involved our high schools. And I came up to the event just to check it out for a little bit.
Yeah.
A lot of great participation. So the numbers keep growing. So
Very good.
Another opportunity for students to be involved.
Sure. Well, I know the college is always great welcoming to get younger students on to maybe come to campus and be familiar with campus. So maybe when it's time for them to make that decision, they will take some more classes here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Salmon College staff was just so good with the
Nice.
FMS kids. Like, it was wonderful to see their interactions.
Very good. Excellent. Well, good to see them here and to do that. Some other family resources offerings and bringing folks together and things like that. That's good too, this time of year.
Yes. Yeah, the community schools are just doing such an amazing job of reaching out to families and getting them resources that they need, especially when the holidays come around, but they are even expanding to just have this be a year-round thing. So we've got the community closet over at Apache. That's been established, and families can go in there and get their students some clothes and some other household necessities and hygiene necessities as well. And then Ladera just started this pantry, like, honestly, seemingly overnight. Like, they had filled it so quickly. It was insane. But their students are working so hard to separate the food and take inventory and make these little meal kits that are like ready for you to cook like a taco night all in one bag. It's amazing stuff. It's really cool. And they are hoping to expand that beyond their school too. So
Right.
Really cool.
And these are things, as you mentioned, that are open to your students, that are there for them and their families and things like that, and just have this as a resource for that school community, I guess, really, right?
Yeah, definitely. And they seem to just want to be able to, give anyone a helping hand. So, if you want to reach out to the school, if your student goes to this district and you're in need, I would definitely reach out to these schools for some help.
Sure.
Laura, and I think Apache is working on creating a laundry.
Yes.
A laundry? Okay.
Yeah. They're trying to get some laundry equipment in that closet so that parents and families can go in there and do some laundry and maybe, work on some other parent-teacher projects while they do laundry and kind of just hang out. So,
Gotcha. Very good. But both these efforts are meeting a need in the community that you have identified, so that's important too.
Yeah, I'm really proud of the leadership of these schools too, and it expands even beyond these two. We started with FMS threads many years ago, but they feel the need to especially with the community schools to localize it to their schools, which makes complete sense. I mean, I've said this many times on this show before, but we have 19 little communities, and they're all unique. And so to meet the needs of their individual community through their community schools, and it's been fun to watch.
Nice. Very good. And so if there's a parent or someone watching us this morning that are wondering maybe why this isn't maybe at their child's school, can they just reach out to maybe the principal or others and ask about maybe trying to help get this going at other schools in the district?
Yeah, and we have 5 community schools that have community partner liaisons at their schools. So yeah, if they reach out, they'll find the right contact for them.
Good.
Yep.
Okay. Very good. Excellent. What else is going on? Let's see. You got your new and returning board members. You talked about.
Yeah. So starting
Stradling.
January. Starting January, the new and returning board members will start at our January meeting. So at the start of this month in December, we were in, and I think there might even be a picture in here about it, but. So yeah, we had the board election, we had our GO bond, our general obligation bond election,
Which passed. Congratulations.
Which passed, yes. So elementary reading initiative. I think there's some more slides on all of these, but if we
That's
if we
your way
wanna
to tell
dig
me
into
to
it.
advance the
Click
slide.
it on.
Yes,
let's see
I gotcha.
let's see what's out there.
I'm just comparing the look in the photo to the look in the studio. I wish I could do a side by side because your designer is on
I'm
point.
getting older.
No, you're just you're in the uniform, so
Okay.
that's it.
All
That's
right.
true.
There
we
I
go.
go again, right?
That-
It's same
see?
uniform, different color, right?
That's okay.
So at the start of this month, our board members were down at the National School Board or New Mexico School Board Association annual convention that
Right.
they hold in December, and where they have some new training for new board members and training for veteran board members. But so Mr. Deshaun Mays, representing District 1, was reelected. Ms. Andra Stradling for District 2 was reelected, and then we are disappointed to say, but happy that Mr. Corley is not. He did not choose to run again. We're very thankful for his service. Recognized him at the December board meeting, and Miss Alyssa Begay will fill his seat. And so,
Congratulations to
Yeah,
her,
very
and
much so.
a brand newly minted board member. Yeah.
yeah, and we're excited. And she jumped right in at the school board annual convention and participated in some discussions and even in a role playing activity. So, very excited for her to join the team.
Very good. Congratulations. And those are the faces of the Farmington School Board. So
There they are.
So there they are. Your bond approval. There that is again.
We did, and it's always fun when these things happen. And Lauren and Roberto took me to Bluffview Elementary, and we were there, and we had a class thank our community for their support, and
Nice.
so yeah, it was fun. But we went out for an election, and I think I talked about it in November about some of the projects. But if you look on our website once again, it lists them out.
Right.
And so we're excited about what's going to come.
Sure.
Upgrading
Well,
facilities, building new schools, and good stuff.
right. And I think too, to see the results that come in when it's not a close vote, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a pretty overwhelming yes. It tells you the support you have of the community, and that's a good thing. I know folks are, times are rough, and I mean, we
Yeah.
talk about taxes and things like that, but I think folks feel that the money is spent in a responsible way, and they can see the results of these projects for the schools, and so it's
Yeah.
nice to see a vote pass by a pretty good margin, and so it's not
It
a close call.
It is, and we certainly appreciate our community and their involvement, and we continue to try to be as transparent as possible with what we're doing with their money. And I know not everybody agrees, but we try to do the best we can, and with the resources that we're given. So we couldn't do it without their vote. Not only with our general obligation bond, but our mill levies,
Sure.
And how we pay and how we keep our schools up, and use of technology. So we couldn't do it without their support, our community support. So I can't thank them enough for continuing to support Farmington schools.
Right. Well, and as I always like to say, for any school district, again, this money has specific uses. If you didn't have it, you had a repair or something that you needed to do for your schools or your staff or whatever, it would have to come out of your regular budget, and that may impact something else.
Right.
That may impact students or learning or what have you. And so this way, you've got the funds for some of these things that you need to spend money on, like a roof repair or HVAC or whatever it is.
We certainly couldn't do it without. So I can't, and I thank these two for all their work they did leading up to it.
Right.
Whether it be drone videos of current projects, and once again, go to our website and you can look at all the amazing things happening. I think we put something out a few weeks ago. In regards to the new pre-K, and drone flew through the construction and good stuff, and these guys do amazing work informing our community on what we're doing with their
Right.
dollars. So
Right.
thank you to both of you as well.
There you go. See? So perfect. Very good. A reading initiative for your elementary schools?
Yeah, so we've started a 5-year project with instruction partners, and so basically we've said this for a long time, and we want all of our students to be proficient in reading and be good readers by the time they leave our elementary schools and continue to grow. But our goal is for 85% of our students to be proficient by the time they leave elementary school. So with the partnership of Instructional Partner, we are rolling right ahead. So it's good work. And opened up a lot of eyes with our teachers, our curriculum department on aligning curriculum. And I've said this many times before, is we want systems in our district where it doesn't matter where you go to school. You're going to get the same great high quality education. And the great thing with instruction partners is they've come in and done they come in and they teach, and they allow us to calibrate. And so it's been a great partnership so far, and it's just the start of many great things to come for Farmington schools in regards to reading.
Right. Very good. And again, district-wide.
Yeah, elementary
All your schools,
district-wide.
sure.
Yep,
Very
all 10. And I've been very happy with I think we've created a nice, supportive, collaborative approach to what we do in our systems, and we want all 10 of our schools to, and it really boils down to high quality instruction, but we want all of our students to have this, once again, the same high quality education. So our leaders have done a really nice job with bringing in their instructional coaches and their reading experts. So it's been fun.
Okay, very good. That's good. You have another armed campus security monitor.
Yeah, yep. So now we are fully staffed at all of our secondary schools. So this last officer that we've hired will be housed at Rosinante High School, and they'll float a little bit in the absence of others. But so yeah, we're excited for Mr. Ashelman to be part of our team, and Dale Bodie's been in here before. Him and Al Bognol, they do a great job of putting things in place to keep our schools safe, and it goes just beyond the hardening or the infrastructure. It's mental health stuff, and they work with our student support teams, threat assessments, the work that they're doing. I can't say enough about it. And once again, thanks to the Farmington Police Department for their partnership and supporting our armed campus safety monitors as well.
Very good. And as you said, this is now, you've got one of these individuals at your secondary schools.
Correct. So, Yep, we are with the exception of San Juan College High School, but you guys have your own.
We do, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
So,
here on campus, that's right.
here on
Public
campus,
safety.
Public safety. So, and the goal, Scott, is to keep growing. So we want them. As a matter of fact, I told Dale Bodie right before the break. I said one of my goals is to have 19 of them. Right? To have them in all of our schools. I don't know if we'll get there, but we're going to continue to try to be fiscally responsible and find ways to do it.
Right, exactly. And we can see, again, from the graphic, again, that is here, that your newest monitor has prior law enforcement experience.
Yes.
And so that's, I think, part of what you look for when you're bringing these folks on to work in these capacities at your schools.
Yeah, I mean, so there are requirements, and that is one of them. Yeah, is that they have to have law enforcement experience, and they go through a whole battery, and it's in partnership with the police department,
Sure.
Physicals, firearm qualifying. I probably should stop there because all of the other stuff, I don't want to leave anything out. But they go through the same rigorous application process, training process as a police officer to an extent because they've already had a lot of it.
Right.
So it's not like they're going through a full-blown academy, but there's some steps to before you can come into our school and be an armed campus safety monitor.
They certainly have that background, which is great. So very
That's good.
And gosh, here we are.
Yeah.
The end of the year.
Countdown,
At least
right?
the calendar year.
Today's the day.
Right.
We had a really good first semester. I'm really proud of our schools, proud of our leaders. Most importantly, our teachers have a really tough, hard job, and they continue to rise to that challenge. And I can't say enough about what they do, and just blessed to be a part of Farmington Municipal Schools. Very thankful.
Very good. And for your students who are midway through their winter break or so on this New Year's Eve, any other thoughts for them as they get ready to come back to school in January?
Rest easy.
Sorry, kids.
Yeah, right. Rest up because we're gonna hit it hard again, right?
Okay.
We're gonna, and second semester always seems to be a long one, right? We'll throw a little spring break in there, but the number of days off, and it seems to be a longer semester. So let's get ready to go.
Okay. Very good. Mr. Diehl, always appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much. Thank you for bringing in the other folks with you this morning as well. Thank you all for the work that you all do. And the offer still stands to come to your house until midnight tonight to hang out and watch the ball drop New Year's Eve.
We watch at 10.
Oh, do you? I
We
see.
watch the early
Okay,
version.
all right, gotcha. Very good. So it'll be an early night at the Diehl House tonight. So very good. Happy New Year to all of you. We'll see you again in January. Thanks for joining me this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My guest from Farmington Schools here on KSJE. Did you enjoy that podcast? We hope that you did. And if you did, share it with your friends. And if you really want to keep podcasts like this coming, please support KSJE. You can do it easily online at ksje.com.